And of course, Brendan, with 5v5 approaching us, there's tons of really cool storylines this year. Talk about a few of your favorites and what people can look forward to.
I guess number one is our new home. You know, for the first time ever, we're now in Washington, D.C., in District E. It's an amazing new studio you can see on Twitch. And then I would say also
Cleveland, Ohio is the scene for the Celtics. An elite shot blocker with the quickness to cover the entire floor. Robert Williams, a linchpin for this team as they ready themselves for action at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Celtics, Cavs, just moments away right after this. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says, Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days. I think that's in his future. The Time Lord is biding his time, Kevin.
David, thanks. Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Tatum out there with Horford. And it's Smart in at the 5. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the small forward. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
The pass to Brown. Brogdon outside. Knocks it loose. Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Brogdon following the score by Cleveland. And the turnover again by Boston. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
And now, the first time out called here for Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Now, here's Brogdon. A 17-point game for him in the win against New York. Here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Tatum. And he just worked New York in that last game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Three-pointer. And another three for Cleveland.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Brogdon against Mitchell. The feed out to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Allen kicks to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Left side, Brown. No good there.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Smart. Outside to Brogdon. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to the right wing. The three. Another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Smart. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And here's Tatum for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Good D by Brogdon. Celtics trailed by 13. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Mobley against Tatum. Mobley misses.
2 minutes remaining.
And you don't see that every day.
2 minutes.
Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Smart against Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Taking 2 shots.
And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Allen. Kevin Love comes in for Mobley. LeVert's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Mitchell. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Smart on the wing. Over Garland. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's White. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Outside Garland. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Garland's got 5 points so far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by Love. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop.
Great anticipation by Love, getting the steal and starting the break.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, White. On the wing, Williams. And here's White. No points in the game yet for him. Gallinari left side. Boston needs to get off a shot. And another miss by Boston. Cleveland leading by 20. Inside. And stolen by White. Gallinari passes to Smart. To the paint. Here's White. And they get it. Off with the layup. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Cleveland? And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
On the court for the Celtics. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Griffin out there with Tatum. And it's White in at the one. Here's Brogdon after Cleveland got the three-pointer. White looking around. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the court.
And the basket by Rubio.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Boston shooting only 21% from the field so far. Griffin kicks to Brown. Shoots from 14. Griffin's shot is off. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Cavaliers.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team.
For your Cavaliers.
How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Mitchell. Griffin kicks to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Rubio. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Brown. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Rubio. Mitchell's got 7.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Horford kicks to Griffin. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
His first
Tenacious play there by Griffin. Against really good defense, but he's not one to be scared off easily.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now, here's Mitchell. He had 16 points in the win against Detroit.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
And another 3 for Cleveland.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Here's Griffin on the wing. Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second.
It's on Jared Allen.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And Gallinari kicks to Smart. Here's Brown. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 8.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Allen dishes to Mitchell. Launches it, and it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Smart against Garland. It's Smart with the drive. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
Very strong young man. Allen tough to defend anywhere on the field.
The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Williams trying to break free. Brown against Mitchell. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Final.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside, Smart. Lets it fly. Boston again missing. Mobley looking it over. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead. But do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Cleveland came ready to play. They showed tremendous effort and drove the action early, starting off with a 9-2 run. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Celtics shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Good on the triple.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Garland's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
In the corner, Smart with it. Garland with the block.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Stolen by Smart. To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Garland the pass to Osman. Here's Mobley. Mobley trying to free himself up. Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got 10 points in the game. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
A drive by Garland. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Shot, high post. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And it's good, 2 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
His first.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Marcus Smart. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
And it's Rubio penetrating. White with the defensive effort.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Rubio, the pass to LeVert. Love against Horford. Here's LeVert. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, White. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Rubio.
Remaining in the third.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 assists.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
Outside, White. There's the drive. They get it again. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Griffin looking around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford. Feeds it to Wade and stolen by Tatum. White, good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Now here's Harrell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wade against Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His second.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Love. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far, just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possession alive.
And so it's Cleveland sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, Cleveland shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then it's White, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wade for 3, hits it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Williams. Back to White. Eight feet away. That one, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mobley dishes to Harrell. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Boston, no good that time either. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Cornette. And the rejection by Harrell. Down low, here's Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rubio's checked in.
For your Cavaliers.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland? As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be lessened.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
At the line for 1.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Free throw, no good for Mobley. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about. Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The pass to Osman. A 3-ball. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Smart. It's blocked. Here's Pritchard. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now, here's Rubio. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And stolen by Love. Passes it to Windler. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. Love trying to break loose. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
So it's Boston now. The Cavaliers making the shot. From 12 feet out. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 18-5 run. Over to the wing. Here's Osman. And another three for Cleveland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
2 minutes.
Now here's Smart. Here's Pritchard. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Smart. Wade finds Mobley. Back to Wade. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Cornett. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Hauser, covered by Mobley. Outside, White. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Darius Garland.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Rubio with it. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.